I met Vicki my sophomore year in high school. We had a lot of fun. She was we met in choir class, and I was on the alto side. She was way on the other side with the sopranos. But she had the biggest voice in the room, biggest laughter, and the biggest hair. And we've had a lot of fun through the years. This is Funeral Blues by W.H. Auden. Stop the clocks, cut the telephone, prevent the dog from barking with a juicy bone. Silence the piano, muffle the drum. Let the mourners come. Let airplanes circle, moaning overhead. Scribble in the sky the message, she is dead. Put crepe bows round the white necks of doves. Let the traffic policemen wear black cotton gloves. She was my north, my south, my east, my west, my working week, and my Sunday rest. My noon, my midnight, my talk, my songs. I thought that love would last forever. I was wrong. The stars are not wanted now. Put the moon away. Dismantle the sun. Pour away the ocean and sweep up the woods. For nothing can ever come of any good. Almost with Vicki.
Met Vicki in 1994 at a small theater called the Country Playhouse. Those of us that were in that show, Jesus Christ Superstar, knew how special that cast was and that summer was. And ever since then, Vicki has just been such a great friend, and we will miss her, and we will even miss her notes. As a stage manager, she kept us all in line. So I know she's taking notes up there and still doing what she does best.
Amen.
So this is a poem called A Heart of Gold. A heart of gold stopped beating, two shining eyes at rest. God broke our hearts to prove He only takes the best. God knows you had to leave us, but you did not go alone. For a part of us went with you the day He took you home. To some, you are forgotten. To others, just part of the past. But to those who loved and lost you, the memories will always last. She is not here. She does not sleep. She is with God. So please, don't weep. She knows how much you hurt inside, but God held her hand. She's by His side.
Each of us has certain ideas and interests that give color to how we live. And when someone dies, we reflect upon that life and what shaped it and what gave it meaning. What will you remember most about Vicki? Kaylin has come to share her words of remembrance with you. And then we're going to go straight into our picture memories on the video screen. Kaylin?
$2,678,400 seconds. That's how long my mom has been gone. $2,678,400 seconds, and trust me, I felt every single one. I was online for advice on how to write a speech for a memorial. They always say to talk about the person's life, their history, their accomplishments. But here's the thing. Everyone in this room knew my mom, You knew her story. You loved her in your own way. So today, I thought that I would share with you the side of my mom that only I got to see. Who she was behind closed doors when it was just the two of us. My mom believed in ghosts. She was absolutely convinced that she saw things sometimes. She used to tell me late at night when she was laying down with only the shine of the television. She swore that she saw her childhood cat, Algernon, just walk across the room. Algernon was a big, fluffy white cat, and to those of y'all who know us well, you know that we have two fluffy white dogs, but she swore that it was Algernon. Or she would wake up and walk into the kitchen in the mornings, and every single cupboard in the kitchen would be open, and she swore it was her brother, my Uncle Stephen. Apparently, he did it when he was a kid. So it became a running joke in our house whenever a cabinet was opened. And eventually, whenever you would be looking for something and you couldn't find it, it just became natural to say, "Stephen, give it back." The funny part is you find it very quickly after. So, over this past month, I've been waiting to see what my mom's thing will be. Maybe I'll hear her humming when I'm alone. Maybe I'll catch a glimpse of her when I look in the mirror. Or I'll smell her perfume when I turn the corner just right. Just like she swore Algernon was still with us, I know that in some way she'll still be with me. My mom had this way of making life feel bigger than it was. Like there was always something magical happening just out of sight. She could take an ordinary memory and turn it into a moment worth holding on to. But what mattered most about my mom, it wasn't her magic. It was how fiercely she loved, and she really loved me. To know my mom was to know how completely and unconditionally she loved me. That part everyone here knows. I was the absolute center of her world. But what you might not know is that she was the center of mine. She was my best friend. She was my secret keeper. She was my absolute favorite person in this world. Sorry, Dad. I've realized that I'm not only just navigating grief at 23, I'm also learning how to be a new version of myself when the person who made me is gone. I will carry my mother with me in every corner of my life. In every relationship, and every moment that I doubt myself and I hear her voice cheering me on. I will miss her. I will miss her laugh. I will miss the nickname that she, and only she, ever called me. I will miss the way that she always seemed more excited about my achievements than even I was. I will miss you forever, Mom. But I will also carry you with me. Every piece of who you were is stitched into who I am. will live in a way that honors the love that you gave me. I know that there are people here who were worried about my speaking today, and I thank you for that, but my mom and I were performers to our core. So it only felt right to get to be on stage with her one last time to say goodbye. My mom spoke often of her fear of dying alone, and she spoke of how she thought that nobody would show up to her memorial. So, truly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for coming to honor